Hello everyone, I'm Ahki. I am a young male that is on a journey to seek other professions in life. Coming from an extensive background of different work histories, I decided to go off and get my CDL. I did some driving commercially prior to for a couple different companies, FedEx, BNSF Railroad being one of them. And so I decided that I like driving so much, so I branched out to decide what opportunities were out there to see if I could find help getting my CDL. I ended up at the Workforce Oklahoma Center. I called around a couple different places, and they told me that they would help me get my CDL. There's a grant program that offers the assistance as long as I'm willing to abide by the qualifications and whatever it was, which was very short. The most thing that was to it was the wait, which wasn't a problem because by the end of the day, I looked up and I was starting school. I was able to pick my own school, which made it even more entertaining and interesting for me because I had previously delivered to the CDL school that I went to as a FedEx driver. I would always stop in there when I had packages and tell them, hey, I'm going to come to school here one day. Didn't know how I was going to go about doing that, but eventually I knew that I'd find a way. So Workforce Oklahoma helped me find a way to get into 160 Driving Academy. And going to 160 Driving Academy was probably one of the best school experiences I've had in the last decade. And it was very easy. They put me on track. I followed the process, trusted the process, and now I am a commercial driver with a one-time pass on my written exam and a one-time pass on my driving exam.
That's excellent.
Yeah, very easy, very simple. Just, took the time and effort, and I obtained my CDL. I am looking to go off and start driving hopefully here soon. I have some interviews set up, and I've stayed in contact with Workforce. Thankfully, they have, reached out to me on a regular to check up on me to see how everything was going, and it's kept me on track. Being a CDL driver has opened so many doors. So many. I can't even begin to explain how many. Even with the job that I have a driving job now, but obtaining my CDL has gained me more money at the job that I have now because I am one of very few that have a commercial driver's license, which tells them that I can drive anything.
That makes you very valuable to them, I'm sure.
Yes, and they are trying whatever they can do to retain me. However, I want to be behind the wheel of a truck. So I am steadily pushing forward to try to find, something that I will be able to do. I'm probably going to start with a, local, probably something that I could be home every night to, get comfortable before I go off on the road. And then I'll eventually transition into living on the road. It's encouraged a lot of people watching me come, get mines and be able to be successful doing, whatever it is that I want to do, because it opens doors that you don't even imagine, so it's been entertaining watching people like, man, I gotta go get mine.
Yeah.
So
inspiring people.
yeah, it's been very, very fun to see people see how much I enjoy, the journey that I've decided to take to obtain it. So every chance I get, I'm telling people, hey, go to Workforce. They'll help you pay for it because you don't find a lot of opportunities where people are helping you fill a field and they pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The demand is so high, so there's a lot of opportunities. You just have to pick the right ones. And luckily, I have just a little bit experience in commercial driving, so I think it's helping me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting calls left and right.
Hot commodity now.
I checked my email last night and I was like, oh, another interview. So I'm emailing people back like, oh yeah, when would you like to set it up? So I'm pretty excited. Like the day
That's
I step
wonderful.
out, I know it's gonna be like being back at, in my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I know you said a little bit already, but for those who haven't heard about the workforce program, what would you tell them?
I mean, it's an amazing program. If you have an opportunity to come through workforce, why wouldn't you? Because if somebody's willing to dedicate the funds for you to be able to obtain something such as whatever certificate or degree it is, whatever, I mean, why wouldn't you take the opportunity to dedicate the time to do it? It's just time, and you only get so little bit of it. So, I mean, it's just time to be great. Honestly, that's the way I see it. It's another chance to be great, and somebody's backing you behind it.